Hello there and welcome back. This is EU4 playing as Korea. Currently in a war against, mostly against Delhi, but also Yarkand and a few others. Unfortunately, it kind of seems like the entire of Asia is at war. Ming's at war. Ottomans are at war. Timurids are at war. Orissa's at war. Like, there's just armies going absolute everywhere, as you can see. Look at that. It's bonkers. And unfortunately, that is playing havoc on my computer. I am struggling to have any real control here. Luckily, it's not an overly dangerous war for me. Because otherwise, I would probably get slaughtered. Who are the Ottomans at war with? Brunei and Malacca. I'm glad I didn't ally them. Timurids are with me, that's good. The only bad thing with this war is it is draining my manpower. But so much I can really do about it. The aristocrats, grateful for our favour. A delegation of aristocrats came to us today to thank us for favouring them in government. In fact, they are so grateful that a small voluntary contribution was made to the treasury. Okay, 1700 ducats is small. Thank you indeed. Not going to say no to that. Yeah, I'm at war with Ava, so I might... Luckily I've got military access through Ming for some reason. So I might start sending my armies down to Ava and we'll get those lands out of the way. At least we knock one country out of the war. No, it's moved it a lot. I think someone's just made peace. Euthea has pieced out. Might help a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot smoother now. Oh, should take their land back. How dare they? Plague. Epidemics in the early modern era were far deadlier than wars or even famine. Diseases that with modern medicine are relatively harmless, like smallpox or flu, took a heavy toll whenever they struck, especially among infants. I'll pay the money to fix that issue. It's actually a bit of an uprising up here, but I think they're moving on. We'll take that province back though. My God. Yarkand's pieced out. Huh. I didn't get anything from that. It's a bit rude. Let's go tackle some of these armies up here. Try and force Ava to peace out. So I'm at war with Ava as well. He's got one army at home, that's fine. This army's trying to get back to normal land. My concern is I've run out of manpower. The miracle of life. In these dark days of war and death, a reminder of new beginnings can ease the pains of our people. Our great Emperor Tay and his noble Empress Consort Zhong Mayong have been blessed with another child. The arrival of the babe has brought new hope and energy to the royal couple, and by extension to their court and subjects. Many people dream that this child would grow up in a better, brighter future, and that all the fighting will thus be worth it in the end. Huh, lose 2 war exhaustion. Man, this is bad. Really need someone to call for peace. Ava's only got 2 provinces left. Am I going to get caught in a war with these bloody revolutionaries? No. It'd be upsetting if I did. We're sieging that down, so I might as well take the province next door. Man, this is really bad. General died, that's not good timing. Oh, what's this? Monarch died. Our old monarch has decided to die a little too soon. Our heir is not quite ready to assume the role of monarch. Zhong Mayong will now be ruling our nation. Okay. She's a 150, which isn't great. Get a general back for you, and then start taking some Orissa provinces. Since Ava should be peacing out pretty soon. Orissa's pieced out. Orissa's getting a lot of money. Sin's getting a lot of money. The only country left now is Delhi. Except these armies need to get back into friendly land to get rid of the black flag. So I don't think... Oh, does Allied land count? No, Allied land does not count. Oh, they can send them back. There we go. Delhi's accepted peace. Wow, Sin took a lot of their land. That was a very productive war for Sin, that's for sure. Royal marriages with Timurit and Sind. They really cleaned up. I think I've got a good ally there now. Let's try and get these. Oh my god. Sale of titles. My lord, one of your advisors has suggested selling off titles of nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. It could bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Should we do this? Well, I've got good money at the moment, so I'm going to say no. Nobility cannot be bought, and I'll claim a free stability point. Now, let's see if I can't get my armies back. And I will now start annexing Cochin. Why not? Ming are already wanting to take over their land and my land. So I've had Cochin for a very, very long time. They've been my loyal vassal, I think, the majority of the game, really. But I think it's time to welcome them into the realm. I can get Diplotech 28 joint stock companies. Cochin want a royal marriage. Yeah, sure. Joint stock companies. As trade grew, so did the risk. New ways of accumulating capital and managing risk needed to be developed. In joint stock companies, the risk of enterprise was shared among many of their shareholders. Increases trade efficiency and range. How's that last institution going? Not very good. I don't get it. Ming's not at war anymore. The Ottomans are still at war. That's why. It's running so chuggy. Surely the Ottomans been at war, it's not going to do that much. It's because they've got many boats out there. Alright, all my armies are back. Got a lot of money. But I don't really see the value in building buildings at the moment because I'm not going to get the money back for them. Build barracks, get me more manpower, that might be useful. I'll build 3 barracks. So the Cochin annexation is going to take quicker than I thought. I reckon it's going to be done by 1797. Which is pretty good. I think it's going to take a lot longer. Seriously guys, enough with the war. Mind you, Ottomans are losing that war big time. Families left behind. The recent war took a heavy toll on our people. Yeah, it did. Many were called, few returned. The families of nobles and commoners alike toiled as they waited for soldiers to return home. But the war ended and they never did. Now the toiling continues, many being so preoccupied with the work to make up for the lost pair of hands that they barely have time to grieve. Of the ones who have time to think, many are increasingly thinking that we have been thrown away lives too carelessly. I can ease the tax burden on the bereaved. Lower tax income for a while. Because I'm a good person. My God, this is bad. Hopefully once this Ottoman War is done, it might ease up. Let's just ease a bit then. That's a bit better. Oh yeah. Oh, they got peace now. The game is a bit back to normal. $400,000 troops. No wonder. How's Bohemia going? Whoa, Italy's making a big move on France. France is in battle with Bohemia and Italy. That's interesting. Haven't formed Germany though, which is unfortunate. But still, they've done alright. I guess I can top up my fleets. I need 7 boats for the second fleet. Eight boats for the Giron fleet. And 8 boats for the first fleet. There we go. And these guys need to be upgraded actually. So I'll send them into shore to upgrade everyone. Foreign trade competition rises. Trade was heavily regulated during this era, but despite this, the markets were not fixed. At times, merchants would try to enter new markets or sell new goods. Merchants facing these conditions would usually demand new or higher tariffs to stop their competitors. I will gain mercantilism, thank you. Upgrade that fleet, upgrade that fleet, and upgrade this fleet, which is the Beijing fleet. Alright, so as the new ships are building, I can upgrade the old ones, and they'll all be the same. Ming really wants my provinces. Ming are desperate to declare war on me, I think. But I think luckily I've made it so they can't really risk it due to my allies. Which is good. Bavaria is a new empire, that's fine. Why am I losing money all of a sudden? Army maintenance. Almost topped up. Increased recruitment. With word reaching the aristocracy that our national power is not in optimal shape, they offered up their serfs for service in the military. That's good, I need some manpower. Good work. My boats also need completed. 1 more month should see my armies back to full strength. I should see my income get back to normal. click all these because I keep moving around. Right, there should be 20 fleets, or 20 ships here. Right, 20 for the Nippon fleet. That's 20 for the Gideon fleet. That advisor died. Beijing fleet. Okay, my navy's getting back to where it kind of should be. I can build 18 more ships. I'll build 15 more, give each group another 5 ships, and I think I'll leave the episode there. Now that the game's back to normal, everyone's finished their wars, it's a bit smoother. Only a few episodes to go from here. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support, and I hope to see you next time. Take care out there.